Don't listen to what they're telling you. Don't buy what they're selling you. Now, I'll just stop right here and say, this ain't about conspiracy theories. I'm not trying to contribute to anybody's anxiety that there's some secret society trying to ruin the world. This is more of a culture, society level. Stop believing what they're telling you. Stop buying what they're selling you. I'm thinking about the financial situation, the economy, inflation, banks. It's a broken system. And inflation in particular, we all know things are getting really expensive. It's been that way, even more so last year, and this year it's not as bad, but it's still more expensive than it was 2 years ago. But if you look at the way that they measure inflation, it's all manipulated. They pull out things that get too expensive and they don't count it because it'll show you how bad inflation really is. If housing gets too expensive, they pull it out and say, we're not going to count that in the main thing that we use to calculate inflation. If energy gets too expensive, they pull that out as well and say, well, we're not going to calculate that either. And if certain items for food or whatever get too expensive, they swap it out for cheaper ones, pretending to be a regular consumer. It's manipulation. It's broken. Now, this isn't about money per se. It's about mental health in our life. What else is broken? What other lies are we being told? What else are we buying that we're, quote, being sold? It's just the way that we live life. We're a nation of broken individuals. I used to work with a man. He would always tell me, you know what the problem with this country is? He was an immigrant and we would have a good conversation. His name was Ruben. And I would say, I agree with all that. But the reason why the nation has problems and is broken is because of the people. Why are marriages broken? Marriages are broken because the people are broken. And those broken people have broken marriages and they produce broken children. That's why we have a lot of problems in our society. That's why a lot of people suffer mental illness. It's because of the broken relationships in their lives. But then we're told that's normal. That's normal. Look around. Who's not going through that? Don't believe what they're telling you. It doesn't have to be that way. But then they say, hey, but at least I'm getting paid. At least I have a good job and work and get all that money. The problem is our money is worth less than it used to. A dollar doesn't go as far. Now we got to work even farther. So we keep believing what they're telling us, buying what they're selling us. And then we think that in order to take care of our children, well, that relationship is already kind of rocky, so I'll just work and just spend a lot of money on them and $10,000 for quinceañera or whatever else it might be, thinking money can replace real connection. We know that's wrong when we say it, but do we live that way? Or are we still living like that? Believing what they're telling us, buying what they're selling us. If you want true mental health, you need to find a different system to live by. There is a different system of values and a different network, if you want to use that word, a different economy that you can live your life by that will provide safety and security, that will provide you with health and peace so you can go home and enjoy the place that you live and enjoy the people around you. But you got to stop believing what society and culture tells you is normal. Oh, this is progress. This is just the way life is now. It's broken. And do we really want to be normal? Do we want to continue to live in this spiral of chaos and broken relationships? Or do you want something better? There is something better, but it's going to take hard decisions. It's going to take us taking a good, long, and hard look at our own lives and thinking, do I really want to continue living this way, or do I want to change? Yes, that change is found in the relationship with God. And when you discover and experience the forgiveness and the healing of a relationship with God through Jesus Christ, you begin to work on yourself and your relationship with Him and allow God to work in you, you'll be filled with His forgiveness and His mercy and His healing. And then you'll have enough so that you can go and give it to those who you have relationship with, or maybe have bad and broken relationships with. And you can then extend mercy and forgiveness and healing and health to a place that once was full of illness, even mental illness. But you got to stop believing what they tell you and buying what they sell you.